You're not focused enough, yeah.
No matter who it is. I've never won a game with my back on the chair.
That's a good mantra to live by. Here we go. Back. Yeah, I think this is the stage they fought on.
Yeah, this was game 2. I don't know if game 1 was here, but I remember.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like it was like, not only do I have my boss to watch back, I can also watch back whenever Shadrew
yes.
fight Shadrew
Sure,
as well.
he learns a lot from it.
Yeah, like there's a few of those little tricks that he can use to edge guard properly, like the fall off, the run off counter, things like that. Against Shadrew, that work very well against his recovery. But with the new update, Shadrew's got a few more tricks up his sleeve. You can cancel down smashes into a lot more specials, which is quite good.
I don't know why they buff Ken. I don't know why they buff Ken.
Lord knows.
Lucina has that privilege of just being able to break the pressure with up B out of shield, the iframes at the start.
Shadrew's not falling for that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, the iframes at the start of Lucina's up B are quite useful.
It's very handy against all like combo characters who has these pressure strings that aren't exactly guaranteed.
Like a lot of things that are with Ken, like DI mix-ups or like reads in certain ways can be broken with the...
Can't get out of that one though.
That's true, 100%.
The down tilt, dragon punch.
Like when you're at like over 90% and you see Shadrew just trying to down tilt at your shield, it's so scary.
Yeah.
So a lot of
I think you lose that interact as soon as you as soon as he's hitting your shield, you're losing.
Yeah.
You really don't. You want to keep him out.
Because a lot of people's instinct is to just like roll behind him straight away, because that works against a lot of characters.
Yeah.
But with the auto turn, it's like no. Sometimes you just need to. Because rolling a Ray, you'll also get Tatsu, so it's difficult. It's a toss up.
No jump there on Lucina, yeah. I think he tried to air dodge up so he could live, but obviously air dodging when you're still in hit stun will push you back a little bit first.
It pushes you back a surprising amount. Like I've seen a bunch of people die from it, just that initial air dodge. God, it's rough. It's just like so interesting to see who gets hit from what hit.
Yeah. Ledge trapping's amazing. When you're down versus Shaddy, it's so tough.
Oh, that's rough.
Commanding game 1.
Yeah.
But I feel like if Ken's gonna beat you, he can really get the ball rolling and just body you once you start.
Absolutely. I mean,
it's dumb options.
It's kind of Ken doesn't have as many options to get in, but once he does get in, it's up to Shadrew to make the most of that interaction. So it's like he can...
And that he does.
Yeah, like he can take a stock in like 2 or 3 interactions, purely because like that's how Ken plays. But you know, it's also a lot easier for his opponents to abuse that disadvantage, because his recovery options are very limited, and his disadvantage state isn't great when you have like one of your main threatening options to get out disadvantages. I think down B.
Yeah.
Even that's still amazing.
The way Shadrew mixes up his recovery and landing though, using the limited tools he had, is just
amazing. Yeah.
Like so many times when he's off stage, I'm just like, oh, he's dead, and it's like just comes back. He'll like focus and then cancel it backwards towards the blast zone, and I'm like, oh, he SD'd, and then he's like, nope.
Somehow does a rising tattoo towards the stage and makes it back. Yeah. This song does not fit the stage at all.
Not at all. It's so dark and gloomy.
The song is very cheery. Yeah.
You know that.
I actually like the platform layout of this stage.
This is a great stage. I think it's like a lot of people are saying now that it's probably one of the most neutral stages in the game.
Just not a fan of the aesthetic.
No, it's very gloomy. Very gloomy.
But the platform layout is quite nice.
Yeah, because you get that little... They're a bit higher, so you don't just get some certain characters just covering them for free from the ground. Like, say, like Snake up tilt, some swordies up tilts as well, like Ike up air, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it doesn't give them the benefit that, say, like PS2 would.
And the close blast zone between the games can get quite tense, which I really like to see.
And I think by now, like, teleport characters are getting, they just have to adapt to the fact that, you would know, they just have to adapt to the, nice.
Oh, that was the great spike. It's just like, all you need to do is fade out a little bit. If you've got a teleport recovery, you can make it back by the time you're at the blast zone if you fade out a little. It's not a massive disadvantage. And most of the characters that have teleport recoveries can snap to the lead from above it to be fully invincible. It's great.
No jump there on Shadrew. Oh, should have fed.
Oh. Yeah, that was
dead? Dude, he died at like 30?
That's rough.
Would have had to DI that up to live, I think. He mustn't have. That angle on that down smash, he just went straight down.
A lot of down smash angles are the Fire Emblem Swordies have trouble dealing with them because they send at such an odd angle. Like without your jump, if you get hit by one of those down smashes, it's rough. This song. It's a little bit distracting, isn't it?
This is some Gen 4 music, isn't it? Is this Pokemon Center?
No, I think this is before Gen 4. I feel like this is what was the GBA ones?
Yeah, Fire Red.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Gen 3 and 2.
I think this is a remix of Gen 1, but this song slaps. It is. I thought so. It's a remix of Gen 1. Yeah.
Is it the Pokemon Center song? I've heard this 1,000 times, so I know it from somewhere, and it's probably the Pokemon Center.
Oh, good counter. Now that you've mentioned it, it's like, yeah, where do I know this from? Road to Viridian City! Oh, thank you.
Acapella. Okay, just getting something started.
It's a little bit rough because I was talking to some advice that Shadrew gives to all of the new players is like, once they find out an approach option that works, they tend to like over-abuse it and then not have anything left. And with Lucina, like one of her best, what's rough? That's really rough.
Just got to pick it up if he's going to beat Shaddy again.
Yeah.
I mean, he pulled out the 2-0 before, he's just got to get that and push a little harder.
Yeah, just a little bit. But with Lucina, it's like one of her best approach options is just like kind of the Nair, you know, like approach with Nair a bit. And it does cancel focus from Shadrew. But at the same time, he can't overuse it too much, even though it's a great option. Jaws knows that he has to limit itself on it, which takes, I feel like, a lot of self-control. Because a lot of people don't have that. Like, once they find an option that works, they just abuse it, and then it stops working, and then they lose. So it's just...
It's like one-dimensional gameplay from low-level players failing to adapt. That's why Shadrew's so strong. It's like he realizes why he lost or why he got hit, and then it's like, that's not going to happen again.
Sometimes you just do it like mid-match. It's insane how he does it. Oh, hi, Orion. Joe's fishing for the reverse 3-0. I mean, it's always hype when you do see it. Especially if it was against someone like Shadrew. Of course, today's bracket was pretty stacked, wasn't it?
That was huge. There was a lot of PR here. I think minus like Sicknick, Sad Hour, Kajek. I don't know if Spamage was on PR this time.
I don't think he was, but he was still here and he's still a threat. Good to see, nonetheless.
Oh yeah, of course. Python took him down and loses. It was one of the best sets I've seen, like, off stream. It was insane.
Good for him.
And the pop-up was nutty too.
Because even though Spamage has been working on Shrek a lot lately, he still keeps up to date with
Is he actually,
Smash.
like, is he working on Shrek?
Yeah, he's actually super into it.
Wow.
He's like creating textures for it. He's got like his own stream set up for it.
Cool.
I think he ran the biggest Shrek tournament in the Southern Hemisphere.
That's so
Or the second biggest one. So yeah. Sorry, no, yeah. I'm not going to show for Shrek, my bad. Quiet, Sam. I know what I'm doing.
I was opting for a lot of down airs at ledge when Shadrew's kind of just hovering in that that front area there. Like, see that what he did there with the back air was good, but like previously he's gone for the down air instead of just swatting him away with the fair and like resetting or finishing the edge guard. Counter, yeah, should die here. He's got a tattoo. A little too late there to drop off the ledge with that back air.
He made it back, yeah. It was a good call out. But yeah, when Jones can just like hang off the ledge like that for a split second and wait until he needs to drop off, it's so it's pretty smart. It's just good that he can do that because it leads to so many counters off stage. And again, that's so good, just using the focus, because he knows that if Joss is going to attack him, he's going to down air him, and that's one hit, so he can focus through it.
Oh, that was like, I reckon, one frame off that hitting.
Looked really close. Was it? Oh wow, that's... Oh, the win record is now 1-3, isn't it?
That's it.
Joss has one before.
An audible fuck from Jaws there. It's so rough when you just can't get the kill and then you get hit at 70 and then it's like you die.
And like, even though he's only at 23, it is, you're right, it's just demoralizing, isn't it? Although, like, that's the start of it, yeah.
So there you go. Shadrew got away with that air dodge to stage a few too many times.
This is, I think, completely even. Although, yeah, he didn't get too much off that. I mean, I just like to, like, when I see someone approaching Shadrew, I'm like, how is Shadrew going to turn this around, and how much percent is he going to get off this one interaction? Oh no! Oh, that was good.
No jump there until so.
And Shadrew confident enough to just go out the edge guard. He doesn't need to do that.
Alright, something started now. See, Shadrew in these hard, tense situations, though, he tends to run up and shield a lot, which is like a great thing to call out, but it's risky because you're just literally betting it all on the dash grab.
There it is again. Yeah, we don't really see the grab from Shadrew all that much.
Yeah.
He's very sparing with it.
Ken doesn't get that much off it. I think he might have some down throw combos at like really low percents. If I'm probably wrong there because I've never seen him grab. Also up tilt there instead of up tilt. Nice.
Oh, he went.
He overshot the dash attack there to get the hit, which is like really good because when you run at Shaddy, he's either going to shield in place or he'll dash back and just like outspace it. Probably spacing for the sliding F tilt, that, and then dash attack just hitting a little bit further. Oh, dude, that roll read was insane. He read the roll back. That was really well played by Shadrew there. And Jaws too. He started clawing that one back.
I think so, yeah. That was really, really close, that game 3. Shadrew, he took that quite confidently. Good on him. So, you know, who we got now, I wonder?